Uncanny X-Men 192. Um, Basically, the opening of the issue starts with Rogue, Colossus, and Nightcrawler all engaging in like an outdoor training activity, and Nightcrawler kind of basically is doing this to kind of get Colossus and Rogue snapped out of it because Colossus is still thinking about Kitty Pryde, and Rogue is still kind of getting over the whole thing with Carol Danvers and stuff like that from a couple issues back actually. Um, so just as they're wrapping up the session, they notice a mysterious thing fall from the sky, so they go to check it out. Meanwhile, at the Kennedy airport, Professor X is chilling with Storm, Ileana, Rachel, and Lockheed as they wait for Wolverine and Kitty to return from Japan. Again, that's alluding to the Kitty Pryde and Wolverine miniseries. But yeah, during this time, we get a little bit of PTSD throwback to the future, I guess, with Rachel again. So she is thinking about Kitty Pryde, otherwise known as Kate Pryde to her. And just as she is thinking about this, she is actually greeted by modern day Kitty Pryde, which is kind of jolting to her. Um, Back at the crash site, there's like an abandoned mansion nearby. Colossus and Nightcrawler find the crash site, and they're like, looks like it'd be, for a crater, it's kind of small for, something falling out of the sky. And it turns out it's actually Warlock's father, Magus. I think it's Magus. I'm going to say it like that. Um, so he actually is here to find Warlock. And basically he just starts whipping the shit out of all the X-Men, which is pretty dope, honestly. He's basically like, I'm here to find my son, and you guys aren't going to get in my way. I know you guys are his friends. So all of them tried to fight him, and with Warlock's father, they all get kind of turned into, basically the way that they kill people is they like absorb their like energy and then kill them that way, and turn them into techno-organic matter, I guess. So the last person that is trying to fight them is Rogue, and obviously Rogue's power is absorbing the the physiology of the body of anything that she touches. So that happened, and that was like pretty crazy. There was also a time where I think it's Magnus. Sorry about that. Not Magus. Magnus. Excuse me. Anyways, Magnus. He actually pulls. He actually starts. Is it Magnus? Is it Magnus or Magus? What is it? Someone tell me. I don't know. I think it is Magus. Let me see. I'm trying to see who his father is. Yeah, it's Magus, not Magnus. Whoops, I was screwing myself over. Anyways, but yeah, there's like one point where Magnus tries to take like Colossus away, and then like Nightcrawler uses teleporting ability to like teleport his leg, and then he like causes him to drop Colossus, who Rogue catches or something. It's pretty good fighting choreography going on here. But yeah, so eventually they're able to kind of fend Magus off, and Magus is pretty much just like, I gotta run and hide, and he basically runs away, and he's like, well, I guess I'll have to, he runs away because he's like, I have to plan better because, Warlock's being protected by all these powerful people, and he kind of comments on it like, oh, he chose his friends well or something. So this is obviously a very pissed off father, and very excited to see where this storyline takes us. But turns out that Magus actually assimilates the body of one of the police officers that shows up. So he's gonna plan a little bit better next time, and he's still on the tails of the X-Men. So really cool there. The last piece here, we see Professor Xavier. He's actually teaching at Columbia University, and as he's leaving for the night, he actually gets mugged by a bunch of people who are anti-mutants. So he actually ends up falling on the ground and like bleeding to death, and somebody ends up dragging him away. We don't know who that is, so we'll have to wait till next issue to find out about that. But yeah, this issue is great. A lot of great stuff going on here. I'm glad we revisited the storyline with Warlock, and the whole Rachel thing. I think is just keeps coming up all the time, and I think it's going to come to a head here eventually. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I really really like this issue, and that again was Uncanny X-Men 192.